Are we really doing this again?
Why not? It was a smashing success the first
That's
time.
true. That's true. That's true. We are all the rage on YouTube, the interwebs, Twitter, everything. So,
Rage might be a little excessive.
wow.
We're all the, well, what's a lot less than rage?
Good thing. Hangry? I'm a little hangry.
We're hangry.
Are you hangry?
We're all hangry on YouTube.
Okay.
Our fine friends at MoonRise Market.
Wait. This is Pretty Shiny Packaging, episode 2. Go ahead.
Our fine friends at MoonRise Market sent me something. I got booze mail. I'm so happy.
Wow, I'm just
so happy.
Just trying to make your day every once in a while.
So previously we had gone and looked at their decanter, and now they were kind enough to send us a second package. This is their cool capsule. Have beer will travel. Let's see what this is.
Now, have you opened this already?
I did open it and look at it.
You cheated.
But I didn't open it and use it yet.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So you got a nice stainless container. You got an opener, heavy duty lid.
So wait, what is the purpose of this?
This would be the sort of item you'd take to go and dress up your 12-ounce bottle. You're going to take a bottle out somewhere and, camping, maybe, to your swim club, playground, I don't know where you might want to go. Instead of drinking out of a paper bag in the woods, maybe you'd like to dress it up a little bit. Actually, it's a nice, convenient container.
So this is less for hobos and more for go-bros.
It's going to keep things cold, reduce the condensation, and you're able to go and basically dress up whatever it is you're drinking. You may have a beer that someone thinks is not quite up to snuff. No one would know. You have a fancy package.
Do you think this is pool friendly?
I would say you could drop this, and the risk of shattering glass is considerably less. Which, since you are known for your glass-tastic acrobats
I know.
This is good for you because you could probably drop this several times without breaking it.
And even if I do, it's contained, so there's not glass everywhere.
But comes with a neoprene liner. Nice opening. You got a bottle opener.
Nice
It's new,
squeak.
so it squeaks. And it's made insulated liner inside. More neoprene to cut down. Double insulated, so you're not going to get condensation. You're going to slide a bottle in here, and then you're just going to close it up. If you take a cold bottle, you're able to put it where you need to go. You can keep the container like this. Assuming eventually over time this is probably going to get a little bit cold, so you get the neoprene sleeve to go and reduce your frostbite. We've seen these from other companies that are solely for cans. The kids are always taking me over to Dick's Sporting Goods for all their paraphernalia, and they always want a water bottle or some other sort of thing, and they have them for cans from the fine folks at Yeti. This is along the same lines, just something for a bottle. And I think it's maybe a little nicer if you prefer a bottle over a can. You're actually able to secure a bottle without having the issue of condensation or breakage.
Sounds good. Now, do you have any beer on hand so we can test this?
I have a beer on hand.
All right, so why don't we get a couple different bottles, see what works here, and we will be right back. Cut.
All right, we're back. We hit the beer fridge and we brought out basically 12-ounce bottles. The youngest double was a little bit less than 12. The other two are 12-ounce bottles, just as a sample to show how they'd fit inside of the cool capsule. One thing to note, if you were a big fan of Founders or Sierra Nevada, or if you like the barrel of the red stripe bottle, they're obviously not going to fit in this. This isn't made to be an all-encompassing item. It's more or less a standard 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah, it seems like I think it'll go with a lot more of like the standard brands. Now, granted, we're a little fancy. We like our fancy beer. But obviously, a Coors Light bottle, a Bud bottle, I don't know if a Miller bottle would fit, but most of those, I think, would all go in there.
Yingling.
And for those that are like a little bit, macro, but not so macro, a Sam Adams would fit most likely. Mm-hmm. But we'll show you how this works.
For a standard 12-ounce bottle.
Feel free.
Screw the bottom. Neoprene liner on the bottom. Neoprene liner inside. Put the bottle on the base.
That seems to work.
Unscrew the top. The youngest bottle fits the base. And it is a very tight fit because this bottle is a little bit short and a little on the thicker side. And it actually is a little bit low. You could probably have opened this ahead of time and still use this to drink out of it, but it's not the ideal size for this.
And then also, I would think if you do that, you're probably going to get a lot more beer inside when you try to pour. And you don't want to pour that too aggressively.
Yeah, you're going to make a mess, and once you get it on the neoprene, I don't know if you're going to get the smell out of the neoprene sleeve.
Especially of a chocolate stout.
In keeping with the Goldilocks theme, we probably would find that this one was just not right. This one's too small. So I move on to our Samuel Smith's, another fine beer. This fits easily inside there.
You're noticing a theme, right? Winter's coming, we're going dark.
The neoprene sleeve inside, this slides directly over. Everything's fine. Fits great. The only issue now is this won't fit. This is just a little bit too tall. Again, if you didn't need to put this cap back on, this is going to keep your beverage cold for quite some time. But you can't cap this. There's just a little bit of space in here, and it just doesn't get to the threading because the bottle's just a little bit too high. So one's a little too short, one's a little too tall. Now let's take a look at the Weyerbacher.
You know, I recently reviewed that beer.
Easily fits inside.
I really like that beer.
Slides right over that. Fine, we'll open the beer.
We'll open the beer in a little bit.
This is a test model here. This seems to fit just right.
And FYI, that's 11.3% alcohol. That's made for sharing.
You can put it right in there, and the cap fits right on top. So again, it's made more for a standard. I actually have the motor skills to turn stuff. It's made for a standard bottle, 12-ounce bottle. This easily, you can use it as an opener. Good sturdy opener you have here. And again, it's going to go, and you can just lock this right down, and it's going to keep it cold for quite some time.
Well, we hope. That's the next step.
So now we're going to leave it here, and we're going to take a look and see just how cold this is going to be.
So we're going to come back in about 45 minutes to an hour?
Give it 45 minutes and see what this looks like. See how it goes.
Cut!
Well, we're back. We had to stop for a brief lunch. The pastrami was just so good, and potato pancakes, delicious.
Tongue sandwich for me.
I don't get that. That's wrong. And it's some sort of a celery-based soda.
Oh, it's delicious. What it needed was a little bit of gin, maybe a sprig of mint, a little lime, and then it's
I think
that'll be another video.
I think they frown upon you bringing your rolling bar to the kibitz room.
More importantly, we are approaching 1 hour, and it's time to crack open this beer. So I'll let you know we are at 2, and 1 hour has gone by. Okay, 1 hour, 1 second has gone by.
So we let this sit just to see how cold. Canister is still very cold. No condensation, so the neoprene is doing its work. Let's open this up. Use the opener. We left the Weyerbacher in here because that was the bottle we had that fit the best. Now we have that.
Now, here's the question. Do you think this is made for pouring or drinking out of the bottle? Or should we test it both ways?
I think we should try to pour it, see how it goes, and then
you want to do the
see where we go from there.
Yeah, just do about halfway.
The top of the bottle, the neck goes just above, so you can pour without getting anything.
That's good.
Into there. You're not going to spill anything into the canister.
Be sure to leave a little bit in there.
So there we go. Good. Glasses are cold. Bottle's cold. It seems to have done its job.
Now, I don't know. Now, granted, how warm is your house right now? About 68 degrees?
Yeah, 68 degrees.
So it's 68 degrees here. I don't know how it would stand up on a hot summer day. But given these temperatures, it seems to work fine. So, what you want to try it? Well, let's do a quick cheers.
It's always nice to have a snort.
Exactly. You like that word, don't you? How's the beer?
That's a lot going on there.
It is.
This is a stout with cocoa.
It is the Sunday Mole Stout by Weyerbacher. And it's coffee, chocolate, and I believe chipotle peppers.
Chipotle peppers. Okay.
Something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But it's
go for another
definitely
one of those.
it's a sipper. It's a definite sipper.
That's good. Yeah, it's good, and it's probably about the right temperature coming out of the bottle.
So now
it's still cold.
Try drinking out of the bottle.
I'm gonna drink out of this. Works fine. I think this particular, I guess it's a standard size 12-ounce bottle, leaves the neck of the bottle just high enough that you can drink out of it without having any kind of problems or issues with it. If you had a little bit smaller bottle, I think you probably would have some issue, maybe a little backwashy spillage. Something might go down through the canister itself into the neoprene. But this worked fine. It's a really good product. I like this.
It's not perfect. I think there's some shortcomings because, let's say you'd like a Sierra Nevada, or you'd like a Founders, or maybe, I don't know, who else? An Abita, or let's say you're going to Jamaica.
The green flash. You get a red stripe.
A red stripe would definitely not work.
The guys
with
that make the Session, they have the little brown jug bottles.
Right. So I don't think it fits everything. You could probably cover, 50 to 60% of the market?
I would think you get a lot of the market. I think a lot of your favorites would be something that'd be in a standard 12-ounce bottle. And, this works fine. Again, I don't think you can make something that's all things for all people.
No.
I think this hits a lot of the high notes. And you got a cooler full of beer. You want to surreptitiously be drinking a beer in front of other people without them knowing. This certainly is going to keep it cold. If you were going out somewhere on a hike or something like that, this certainly would top off the end of your hike. You could certainly get to where you needed to go and then have a little sip somewhere. The neoprene sleeve that this goes in, it actually has a little clasp. You can hook this onto your belt and put it on something. If you're hiking, you can hook it on the back of your bag. It doesn't have to be held in your hand. You can put it somewhere else. So again, it's nice. It's got hands-free. It's kept everything at the proper temperature. I think it's a good product. Again, it's not going to be the product for everybody, but I think it's certainly a very good product for what it does. And we've seen the similar thing for cans. I think this gives you the added dimension if you like to drink out of a bottle, or a lot of things that are bottled aren't canned, and although that's changing. You can't really get it in the can, so you can drink the beers you prefer, the craftier you get out of a standard 12-ounce bottle.
Sounds good.
Another good product from the folks at MoonRise Market.
And $20, I don't think it's really a lot. I don't think it's super expensive. And it seems to be reasonably well made.
And I think we've seen the same thing for cans, and the can actually runs a little bit higher. I think we saw it for maybe $30.
$30.
Maybe you get it on sale at Amazon or at Dick's Sporting Goods on some sort of a sale, but for $20 for this, I think that's a good deal. And again, it keeps your bottle from breaking, keeps your bottle cold, and it keeps maybe what you're drinking quiet. Nobody needs to know what you're having.
Now, if we had a full testing lab, we would test the impact resistance of the bottle in the tin. But this is our house, or this is his house, I should say. So we won't be doing any of that. But you could try it on your own, and by all means, report back.
G-Lo's already broken enough glass in my house. I don't want to break any more.
I've only broken whiskey glasses.
Quite all right. Quite all right.
Okay. So it sounds like we've got a keeper.
I think so.
Thanks again to the good people at MoonRise Market for sending this out to us. We will put it to good use, especially once the warmer months come back, which will probably be a little while.
Well, here, yeah.
Any final thoughts?
You get a beer you like to keep really cold. Yeah.
It could work.
Still work in the winter.
Although, we have this thing called snow. So we'll just bury our bottles in the snow and take them out and just hope we don't hit them with any shovels. So anyway, is that it?
That's all we got.
All right. Thank you. And we will be back soon with some other fantastic review
Of something pretty and shiny and packaged.
Exactly. Cheers.